Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Rockin Reaction Rollers. We're doing our second song tonight, and I've kind of mixed it up a little. The last one I did was a happy birthday to a musician that had a birthday, Bruce Hornsby, because we didn't get to do that last night. And then this one's going to be actually a request from you guys, but it's also going to be a birthday song because I know this person has a birthday, and it's Saturday, so I'm going to play the song that he requested for his birthday. And then the next one is going to be a happy anniversary to my parents. They were actually born, or they were, I said that in the last one, they were actually married on Thanksgiving Day. It was November 25th of 1954, which was actually the first year that it was proclaimed to be on Thanksgiving on that date. So we'll talk more about that when we get to that video. But this video that we're going to do is a request for Eric. And Eric, I think, is our youngest subscriber on the channel. Last year, he let me know that his birthday was November the 25th and that he was turning 30 years old. And he wanted me to play a song, so I did. And then he thanked me for it, and he asked me if I would play a birthday song for him next year on his 31st birthday. But he hasn't asked me to play anything. So, Eric, you get another song out there. I'm going to go ahead and play this one for your birthday because I know it's your birthday, and this was the one you requested on the request video. But you can throw another one at me because we're going to play this one as your birthday song, being that's all I've got. So this is for your 31st birthday, Eric. And like I said, I think he's the youngest person on our channel, and I think it's cool that he likes all these songs. He likes country and rock and roll, and he requests some pretty good ones. So anyway, happy birthday, Eric. And we're going to go back to 1990, which is the song he requested, and we're going to play a George Strait tune called Love Without End, Amen. Love Without End, Amen. So we're just going to get right to it.
I got sent home from school one day with a shiner on light. Fighting was against the rules and it didn't matter why. When Dad got home I told that story just like I'd rehearsed. Then stood there on those trembling knees and waited for the worst. And he said, let me tell you a secret about a father's love. A secret that my daddy said was just between us. He said, daddies don't just love their children every now and then. It's a love without end, amen. It's a love without end, amen. When I became a father in the spring of '81, there was no doubt that stubborn boy was just like my father's son. And when I thought my patience had been tested to the end, I took my daddy's secret and I passed it on to him. I said, let me tell you a secret about a father's love. A secret that my daddy said was just between us. I said, daddies don't just love their children every now and then. It's a love without end, amen.
I'm going to stop this song for a minute. What a beautiful song, and it is so true. A lot of us were grandparents now, but I can remember just raising my own kids and the difference between the way I disciplined them as the way Chuck disciplined them. And, they never had their butt spanked in their life, I don't think, even though they needed it a few times. And if they did get it, it was by me. And so they would look at me and say, that didn't hurt, and that'd make you even madder. But there is just something special about a child and his dad, and so you women, you just got to let that be. It might be a little weird to you, but they know what they're doing, and they, and I see it now in our boys, and You know, they're really close to their dad, and they worry about him all the time, and they try to get him out there and go hunting and do things, you know, and it just makes me proud of them all. And so I know that, you know, just that there's a special bond there. So anyway, this is a happy birthday song to Eric. He turns 31 tomorrow. We're not going to be on the channel tomorrow or Sunday, so wanted to get it out here tonight. Eric, you can request another song if you want, hon. So since we played this one as your birthday song. So we're doing the 1990 Love Without End, Amen by George Strait.
It's a love without end, amen. Last night I dreamed I died and stood outside those pearly gates, when suddenly I realized there must be some mistake. If they know half the things I've done, they'll never let me in. And then somewhere from the other side, I heard these words again. And they said, let me tell you a secret about a father's love. A secret that my daddy said was just between us. You see, daddies don't just love their children every now and then. It's a love without end, amen. It's a love without end, amen.
That made me a little emotional. Anyway, what a great song. King George, he doesn't sing a bad one, that's for sure. But again, we're doing this as a happy birthday to Eric out there. He's our youngest subscriber on the channel, I believe. He turns 31 on Saturday, tomorrow. I got my days all mixed up here. But we're going to read a little bit about the song here and George Strait. Okay, the actual writer of the song was Aaron Barker, and he's considered a country songsmith, which I looked up songsmith to see what that meant, and it's a composer of songs. And says, when as a father, he had to lay down the law one day to his 16-year-old son. He had broken a few big rules when he took his dad's car out for a spin one day, hitting a car and sent one of its wheels on top of the hood of another driver's brand new Porsche. I wouldn't have to worry about my kids doing that around here. I don't even know anybody that has one. Okay, it says the night Barker wondered if he had been too hard on his son or not had enough to channel his dilemma through his songwriting. Okay, George Strait, who turned it into a #1 hit in 1990, this song struck him when he read what, you know, or listened to the demo or whatever he did, and he wanted to record it. And so then Barker comes back and says also he told the story about his son being born when Barker just turned 17. He said, I was a kid and then too, and when I saw him in the hospital, I thought, this will be great. We'll grow up together. Oh, that's funny. Then he laughs, and that worked for a while until his son became a teenager. And that's when he realized at that moment that he needed to be a dad and not so much a friend. And he said, let's see, my son understood the message, and even now that my son is married and has a few kids of his own, he totally understands the message. How great is that? It reached millions of people, more than I could have reached at the pulpit, with a little good news for everybody. Yeah, great, especially the last, you know, verse or whatever of it, the last few verses. That was great. But anyway, great song. I'm going to say it one more time. Happy birthday, Eric. And you can send me another song if you want to replace this one. But we also did this because he had this song requested. He just didn't say it was a birthday request. So we're going to go for now. The next one's going to be an anniversary song for my parents. who would have been married 69 years tomorrow. And so I'm going to play a song for them for my next song. So we're going to go for now. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Be sure to hit like underneath that video. That pushes them out in the algorithm so more people can see it and more people has a chance to subscribe or become a member. So consider becoming a member, and you can read all about that underneath the video. And if you need to email me about anything, my email address is down there too. So we're going to go for now. So be sure to tell all those people that you love them each and every day. Hopefully everybody got a chance to do that yesterday or the days to come. And peace out.